everyone, it's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. This is the place where women over 60 come to be inspired. My guest today is Josephine Lalwan. She has a great website called Chic at Any Age, and she started the website really to empower older women, mature women, to still continue to feel fashionable and stylish, really, at any age, and to create a style that's based on their own personal style. So welcome, Josephine.
Thank you, Margaret. It's a great pleasure to be on 60 and Me. Your site is a great resource covering a vast range of topics for women of our age.
Thank you very much. Well, it's wonderful to have people like you that join us now and again to talk about things that we don't know very much about. And your site really is fabulous. I mean, you get a lot of really wonderful comments about chic at any age. And I'm just thrilled to have your expertise here. And we've done a number of interviews today and wanted to talk now about something that kind of, well, everyone should be interested in. And that's how to create your own personal style. And that can be as relaxed and comfortable as you like, with really not much interest in fashion, to the other edge of the spectrum. So let's talk about personal style and how to create what works for you. What's your Go ahead.
Well, I think as we grow older, I think we are more aware of ourselves. I think we know ourselves. And I think it's about being authentic. I think it's about being who we are. I mean, clothes are just, and accessories are just a way of projecting who we are to the world. So I think the more authentic we are, the more people are going to warm to us in a way. You know, we're not trying to be something we're not.
Yeah. No, I think that's really true. And I have actually found that as an older woman that people, especially men and younger men even, they like being around older women who feel comfortable in their skin. They're just comfortable that you're not trying to dress a certain way to please anybody or to impress anyone. And I just think it makes it just more fun. So I've had some great conversations with people of all ages. And I think it's partly because, like you, I am who I am.
Exactly.
But let's talk, though, about if someone really doesn't know what their personal style is and they want to figure out how to accessorize their clothing that they've got. And I think it starts off by knowing what your style is. So
yes, I think sometimes we can get a little bit lost along the way, or we can try and be a bit too retro or hang on to what used to work for us. One of the ways that I find, for me, I can get inspiration is through, well, now the internet, obviously blogs, other blogs, websites, but I used to buy a lot of magazines and I just flip through and it would be, oh, that attracts me. Just allow yourself to freely be attracted to something. You can also tear the sheets out and keep them in a little folder and think, yeah, well, maybe I could try something like that. You know, maybe that's a look that I could aspire to. And then just do a little bit of gentle experimentation. You don't spend a fortune on something until you've tried the look out, but we can get stuck in a rut. So, you know, buy that little top that you think, oh, I'm not sure, but it's quite reasonable, so I'll give it a whirl. And then if you think, oh, I love it, it's not the end of the world if you don't, because, you know, it hasn't cost you a fortune. But I think that's a way you can start to experiment. Otherwise, we can be in the same trousers, be in the same sweaters, etc., etc. And, you know, I'm not saying don't be comfortable. I think you've got to be comfortable in your clothes, but just push the boundaries a little.
I love that idea, actually. And I do also pick up magazines and just have a look at, like you said, I loved how you said that, what it draws you to it. Just like you go, oh, wow, I really like that. It could be the color. So make a note. It's the dress I don't like, but boy, that color is fabulous. Or the other way, like, well, the color's not so hot, but I love that style, how those pockets go or whatever. And I think that then you, like you said, you find the next best thing in the price range that you can afford. And, you know, you go from there. Now, we talked earlier about our the words that we would use to describe ourselves. And I think you said you were classic.
With elegance.
With elegance. Classic with elegance. And mine was cultured bohemian. So I think we both have like a cultured side to us, but then like a little bit something else. Now, how do you define your elegance? What do you wear that brings that out?
I do stick to fairly sort of I don't go for way out shapes. You know, my shapes are quite classic. I know my figure. I know I'm pear shaped. I know I've got narrow shoulders, etc., etc. So I work with that. Once I've got that done, then I can go out and add a little bit of a sparkle maybe to it. I mean, I've got some accessories here that, I might wear a very plain, I don't know, linen dress in the summer, but I've got this it's still quite plain, but it's got a little chunkiness to it.
I'm sorry, but I think there's something else, another word in there for you somewhere. I think it's
so?
Yeah, because it's
Rebellious.
rebellious. Yes, thank you.
Rebellious. Yeah, maybe I'll go with rebellious. But having said that, if you contrast it to something like this, which is more along the classic and elegance, I can also do that one.
Yes, that's very pretty.
When you're choosing accessories, it's really important to remember scale, because if you are petite, that one could overpower you. Definitely. You want to go for something to scale.
Yeah.
So, I think that's one of the first, I don't like the word rules, but the first guidelines, I think. Because there's no good seeing somebody and they've got this wonderful big chunky necklace and you are petite and it's just going to look
overwhelming. I wear a lot of pearls, and so I grabbed a few things myself. So I actually often wear just a very simple one strand of pearls, but I've got quite a long neck. So if a woman's got a long neck, I actually love these strands of 3, where you can get where you put 3 together. And there's a lot of these around these days. I've got it kind of twisted here. I've already got it tied up, but there you go, like that.
That's lovely.
I really like that.
Now, really that was lovely.
Very, very. In fact, I think I might have even got this at a estate sale somewhere. But then I went to on a train journey. I went to this place called Zermatt, and I bought this necklace. Can you see this?
Oh, I love that.
And it's so big and chunky.
That's very Saint-Tropez. The colours and everything. That's a little bohemian. I would say that's a little bohemian.
That's what I was. So my words were classic, pearls. But then I love the bohemian. So I think if you could, the women who are watching this, go to your box where all your jewels are, and just start pulling them out and say, now this word that describes this necklace is bohemian, but this one is romantic or whatever it might be. And then once you got that down, then you can buy accessories so like scarves, for example.
Yeah, scarves are great. I'll just show you. I've got a couple of pearls there. There's a very chunky one. So if you're feeling in a really chunky sort of mood, that's sort of chocolate. And then, you might want something a little romantic, a little fine, a little delicate, it's a little shell-like. So, you can mix it up a bit, I think.
Were you born
depending on the occasion.
Did you live by the beach, or were you born by the beach?
My husband and I always have to be somewhere near water. Yeah, we live by the river here, and in France, we love water.
Because I can see that even in the jewelry that you choose. And it's interesting, if you actually pay attention to the things you bought kind of unconsciously, you'll see a theme, you'll see a rhythm.
There is a theme.
So what about your scarves? You were going to show us scarves, I think.
Yes. The leopard print has been around for some while now. It's still very much on trend. We still love it. Now, if we go back to the color, I don't look good in the browns and the rusts, etc., etc. So I found a sort of my equivalent, which is sort of navies and the soft gray, in a scarf, which gives that leopard print feel to it, but is flattering for my personal coloring.
That's really very pretty. But I don't think I've ever seen a year when animal prints have not been in fashion. They're everywhere. Or even a pair of shoes or scarves.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're always in. But they are widening the ranges now, a lot of the brands, because I saw a lovely pair of shoes in that sort of all navy grey leopard print. I haven't seen it. I don't think I've ever seen a leopard that color, but I haven't seen many leopards, so there we are.
Fantasy animals, but no. So I do think animal print is really worth checking out, though, because it's one of those things that I don't know. I see French women wearing it a lot, even just a clutch bag or even a wallet or just something very small. It just kind of gives you something to your inner instinct. I don't know what it is about animal print.
Well, feral, I suppose.
I guess we're partly.
It's quite. I tell you what, it is quite sexy. I think it's quite sexy animal print. It gives that sort of little, sort of
leopard,
dangerous kind of leopardy feel to it.
Tiger, kind of unpredictable. Yeah. Well, anyway, there's some subliminal thing to all the clothes we wear, isn't there?
I'm sure. Yeah, definitely.
What about the jewelry, other than we talked about? What other things would you suggest, like rings or bracelets? What about hair decor? Do you think, is that very popular right now?
I don't know. I haven't really gone into that. I mean, I love earrings. I've got, I don't
yes,
think you can see
earrings.
now, but I've got a kind of a pink, and that's got a little pink in the earring, so that picks it up. I love earrings. It draws attention. I mean, I have got shortish hair. It draws attention to your face. I'm not sure about hair ornaments. I've never really gone there.
Earrings is a really good thing. I just wear pearls with everything, and I probably should be more adventurous with my earrings, because I think that's choosing things that are unexpected. Like those earrings are really sweet, and they're not. I've never seen a pair with the pink. There's a pearl on the bottom, right, and then
no, yeah, it's a little white pearl, and then it's not a real stone, but it's a sort of pinky. I'm not sure what it is.
But I think
they weren't expensive. They weren't expensive, They were
quite... But that's, I think, a really cool tip for buying accessories, is to actually don't feel like you have to be guided by rules. I mean, this is the one opportunity with accessories where you can let that little tiger out, that little, or that little romantic, just whatever your fantasy of your own personal, like you said earlier, the way you communicate with the world through your accessories,
Yeah, it's messaging. I mean, it is messaging. Well, animals message, so we message, and we do the same thing.
Totally. And I mean, we don't have ways of doing it, but our clothing certainly. Like men have ties. Maybe that's how. It's just so sad that that's all they have, really. They can.
Well, they're a bit more adventurous these days. You've got coloured shirts and a bit more. They're a bit more than they used to be. Less formal than they used to be.
Well, I guess the secret is to figure out, first of all, what your personal style is.
Yes.
Give yourself a 3 words that define who you are. And we're going to add rebellious to you. We've got cultured, rebellious, and elegant.
True. Yes. That's a funny combination, but we'll work with that.
We're like that, though, aren't we? We're a mixture of things. And then once you've got that personal style, then go out and buy your accessories that heighten it. That reflect it. Yeah, it's a perfect word to use. Okay, so we've all got surrounded by our jewels here now. Yes. And the other thing I would say is wear them. Like, don't keep them in a box. Because
don't. Just wear them every day, Absolutely. Enjoy them, get to enjoy it. I think that's the same with everything, Some people buy these really precious sort of, handbags, and then they put them away and they don't wear them, or they don't use them. Oh, no.
Total waste.
Life's too short.
I love it. Well, I'm really glad you're on today, Josephine. Thank you so much for your support of 60andMe, and for just what you do in your site, chicatanyageage.com. It's fabulous, and thanks again for being here.
Thank you. I've enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our 60andMe YouTube channel, and also visit our website. We are a strong and dynamic community of women over 60. We're challenging aging stereotypes, and every day we share fascinating stories, interesting questions, and great conversation.